just predicting so you can prepare. That's what you tell yourself. But what does it really mean when you use the cognitive distortion of fortune telling? You've come to hear your future. Give me your hand. I see you have a horrible boss. Because of that, you will not get a promotion. And with inflation, this means you will have to move home to live with your mother. Okay, that will be $125. I take Cash App, Venmo, Visa, MasterCard. When we go to the fortune teller in our mind, it costs us. It costs us our joy and our peace and our happiness. Did you know that most of us have, on average, 40,000 thoughts a day? And more impressive than that, research shows that 70 to 80% of those thoughts are negative. And more impressive than that is 85% of those thoughts we've had the day before, and the day before, and the day before. So it's no surprise that if most of our thoughts are negative and they're on repeat, that we will project a negative expectation into our future. Totally makes sense. Fortune telling is when we believe we know what the future holds, and we have psychic powers, and so we make negative predictions about what's going to occur. Well, the problem is our resources change from day to day. The things I have access to today, well, that's all I know. I don't know what's coming up the next day. I remember this one day that I got a medical bill, an unexpected medical bill in the mail, and I was completely floored. I didn't even know where this bill came from. I didn't even remember going to the doctor. I was like, what is this? And it turned out it was some bill from some surgery I'd had like a year or two before, and they just got around to it. And I was really panicked. I was like, how am I gonna pay this bill? And then I took a deep breath and I was like, I'll figure it out. The next day when I checked my mailbox, I got an unexpected check, right? Like, where does this come from? It was another place that had miscalculated a bill, and they're like, hey, we owe you money. And it happened to be the right amount of money that I needed. And that's the thing. We don't know what's gonna change, what's gonna happen from day to day. You could learn a new skill, you could meet a person that could help you out, you could get unexpected money. Jesus in Matthew 6, verses 28 through 34, talks about how oftentimes we worry about things that God has made provision for. And if we just focus on the problems and the concerns that we have of the day, we will have the emotional resources and the physical, tangible resources that we need from day to day to day. I mean, if he provides it for the lilies in the field, then surely he's going to provide it for us. We tend to minimize our current resources. We look at the whatever we have and we say, oh, it's not going to be enough. I love the story in 1 Kings 17 when Elijah goes to visit a widow and she's preparing to have her last meal with her son because, in that culture, if a woman didn't have a husband, she didn't really have a means of making a living, and she just made the prediction that, well, I'm going to die, so I'm going to take things into my own hands and I'm going to control my destiny. She actually had resources, but she was so focused on the what could happen that she was minimizing the resources that she had. Like, you look here and you see that I have things that seem pretty simple. I have some flour and some milk and some basic things that didn't seem like much. Just like the woman in the Bible, she had oil and she had flour, and what am I going to do with that? That's not going to do anything. But when she actually put what she had together, she was able to feed Elijah, she was able to feed herself, and then connecting with other people, make what she had expand even more. And then by the end of it, she had bread, and just like me, now I have bread. And so when we focus on this is it, this is all I have, and we're making that prediction, we are minimizing that what we have really may be very, very significant. We can't usually stop it, but we can change how much focus we give to the fortune teller. So when the fortune teller starts talking, we can say, okay, wait a minute. What do I have? What are the resources that I have in my possession right here, right now, today? What do I know? What are the actual facts that I know right now? I don't know about the facts of tomorrow. I only know about the facts and the resources today. Once you recognize what you have and what the facts are, it is, well, how do I use that information? Am I really tapping into the full potential of what I know and what I have? And then the next thing you want to do is, what are all the possible outcomes? I mean, I know I'm predicting this outcome, but if I start using what I have, I might shift things to go in a positive direction. And what's over there that I might end up tapping into? Another powerful tool is to reflect on your life when you've made other negative predictions, because we've all done it. We all do it, and we're all going to do it. But when we can reflect back and think about the times when we told ourselves, oh, I know exactly how this is going to play out. Oh, I know, already know. Does that actually happen? I mean, yeah, sometimes maybe it does, but I'm betting if you really sit back and really give it some thought, a lot of those negative predictions that you made didn't come true. And the ones that did come true, well, the fact that you're watching this video tells me that you survived it. And I've actually done a video called The Two Sides of What If. And if you go to that video, I'll give you even more information of really how to unpack these processes. Go to this video to understand why we go through difficult times. And as always, if you like this video, push the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging around and spending time with me today. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And as always, choose joy and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. You're back. Come, give me your hand.